Hey, what's going down, everyone? What's crack-a-lackin' jackin'? So, first off, I'm gonna start off with, you're gonna be like, why are you using a flashlight? Well, I'm using a fucking flashlight because, well, it's storming outside there, buddy. And, well, we don't have any electricity right now, so this is like my little boredom thing. And next, you're probably gonna be like, why are you wearing this crazy motherfucking hat? And I would answer, I'm wearing this hat because this is how I fit in around here, you know? Because I talk kind of weird for, like, the South, I guess. They all look at me funny as hell. Like, I'll be like, hey, can I get a half pound of bologna? They look at me, like I asked them to, like, fuck them in their butthole 4 times. Like, dude, chill out, bro. I want some bologna. But, so I gotta admit though, I don't usually wear this hat with clothes. I'm not messing with you, actually. This one's a true story before I start trying to get all funny on your asses. And for everyone who hasn't realized it yet, I moved to South Carolina about a month and a half ago, actually. And I'm sure, like, the one stoner kid that I loved because he was funny as hell, he's probably like, what? Dude, totally just saw you yesterday. Like, no, dude, you didn't. But I miss you because you used to make me laugh. And I used to envy you because I know your life was fun as hell because you never knew if that was really Barney out in the backyard, licking his own butthole, or if you were just stoned. And I have mad respect for that. But anyways, so it's really hot here, like crazy hot. Like usual is like 107 sometimes. Like that's like, the norm. So I spend the majority of the day naked. And the thing is, we bought, this house is very large, I guess. It has a lot in common with my penis, actually. But so the house is pretty big, and it's kind of like a big deal because everybody still thinks we're kind of German. So everybody like stops in, and we got this thing where we don't really like tell people to knock. We just kind of have them walk in. So one day, well, this is kind of how every day starts off. As I get my little breakfast sandwich and I'm sitting in the living room naked with this hat on, you know, watching Viva La Bam, and I hear the front door open. I'm like, well, I'm naked. So, in that kind of situation, you've got like one or two options you can really do, and this isn't a bullshit story. This is for real. You can either be embarrassed and get all red-faced, or you can just have some fucking fun with it. So, I had some fun with it. And this was the lady from the church, because there's a church right up the street, and she's like the wife of the reverend or something, so it made it even more, like, hilarious as hell. I don't even know how I kept a straight face. But she walked in, and I was sitting there on the couch eating my breakfast sandwich with my hat on and butt-ass naked, and I'd never seen a church lady, stare at a dude's balls for more than like 15 seconds. Like, there was this awkward silence at 2 minutes where she looked me up and down. I was like, dude, can I help you? Like, eventually I was like, hey, what's going on? Can I help you? And she was like, is your mom home? I was like, nah, she's out right now. I was like, I can take a message, though. The lady was like, alright, just tell her, what the fuck did she tell me to tell her? Something, like, the lumber was down at, the shop or whatever. And I was like, yeah, definitely. I was like, is there anything else? I can get some pen and paper, write it down, because I was just messing with her. And just crazy shenanigans like that, broski. So now that we've settled where I'm at, oh, the other hat I have, I don't know if you can see in the dark, but I always wear the coon one, right? I even wear it to, football practice. I wear it during football practice, actually. But I carry this other one with me, and this is an old, German one from World War II. And we have this kid on our team. He's the only Jew in like town. So whenever I see him, I change hats, and I put on my German one, which is funny as hell, I guess, if you're from South Carolina. But so sorry, I gotta get my coon skin on. Uh, Anyways, like, obviously, I'm kind of known for making, poking fun at some African American jokes. And we all know how, I might have been accused of being racist. I'm really not, though. Like, I'm stupidly humorous sometimes about some off-color subjects. But I really don't, like, to be honest with you, I don't see, like, I don't care if you're black, white, or Barney who licks his butthole in my backyard every morning. If you're, it doesn't really change who you are. But, I made the mistake of first day of practice, and we get on the bus, and they're like, alright, we're going to take you out to the woodland course. And I was like, alright, chill enough. So I'm one of the last ones getting on the bus, because, I don't know, I was probably scratching my balls or something, didn't have time, to get in front of the line. So, I sit down in the front there, and we have this team mom, and she's straight out of Big Mama's house. Like, she's huge, and she's black, like, And the only reason why I point that out is because it has to play in with the joke. But she looks at me and she goes, "Back of the bus." And I was like, "What history book you been reading?" I totally forgot where I was at. She just looked at me. I thought she was gonna smack the shit out of me. And totally just, she totally looked at me and was like, "No, varsity at the back of the bus." But also, we got this huge, like, I call him the big black, the jolly big black giant or whatever. Because he's like this 6'4" kid who's a sophomore. And he's like 200 something pounds. Dude is huge. And like, like, he looks like a fucker off of National Geographic. I was at Cracker Barrel one day, and I was sitting there, and he walks in. I was like, "Hey, you're in the wrong barrel." He was like, "What?" I was like, "You can't read the sign? This is the fucking Cracker Barrel." I'd never seen a room crack up, dude. Like, I know everybody at home's probably like, "This is fucking lame as hell. I'm wasting my time on this." But, dude, fucking hilarious shit. But, I'm gonna get off, like, where, the whole stories now. I'm gonna start in. And, I'm gonna start with, when I was with the little, I'm just gonna cut, actually, and I'm gonna make another video. That's what I'm gonna